I've had this idea in my mind of like the type of subjects or talks or like just like a flow of how I envision like these videos that I want to post for myself. And I post these videos so that I can like reflect on them and remember, like it's almost like I'm encapsulating this moment, so when I revisit this, I can remember that energy and I can remember that stage of my life. And on top of that, if this video is encouraging or if someone needs like energy confirmation or whatever, like take it from these videos as well. That's fine. I'm completely confused again. Like I had this idea of where I was going, and this past full moon in August, I went through literally just laying on the floor, going through a purge of shifting my identity. But it's not in the sense of where I'm changing my identity entirely. It's almost like I'm coming back home to who I was, because when I was a child, things that were natural and things that were a part of me, something told me I was not safe or I could not rely on the naturalness of myself. And so I had to, and I didn't have to, but I did put on this like different way of being. And I also know that every single person does this. Maybe the only people who don't that I can think of are like autistic people. And I remember when I was younger, I was like, oh, it must be so nice to be autistic sometimes, because you can just unapologetically be yourself. And I think that's just part of the human experience, is that we come into this world with wonder, and then it's like contrast, because we live in a world of duality. And then like we completely forget about the wonder and about the simple things and like why we came here, blah blah blah, which is all part of why we came here, was to get contrast and to understand the with and without. And it's just beautiful, because where I feel like I'm at right now is just another layer of things that no longer serve me is passing, and I had to let go. And I was journaling as I was letting go yesterday, laying on my yoga mat in the middle of the floor. I lit a candle, lit some sage. I love the smell of sage. I mean, anything that makes you happy. You could do this any way you want to. I just like to write and light candles and sage. And I'm laying there and I'm just like in a meh mood, and I'm a little stimulated. I feel like something wants to come through, and I'm just like swallowing back these emotions, because I'm just so over crying this year. I'm just so over it. It's like, Final Destination, please. And it's like I'm not getting there. And again, I don't know. Hold on a second. I don't really know where I'm trying to get to, but I think ultimately what I'm trying to experience is just peace and being myself naturally, so that way I can just flow and create the way that I'm meant to. And I know that making videos and whatnot is like a part of my journey right now, but I just feel so stifled that I'm just like, what am I going to talk about? I want to be good. And then I start to see that whole drama come in about perfectionism and whatnot, and purpose, and just let things be the way that they are, you know? All right, I'm gonna go real quick. Yikes. So going back to yesterday, I was laying on the floor journaling, and I just kept writing like, I'm scared. And I was like, why am I so scared? It's just a feeling. But it's like, looking at my feelings were kind of scary, and I'm a person that likes to look at my feelings, so this was very new to me. I was just like, I'm so scared to let go of old identities. And I feel like when I'm letting go of these old identities, I'm losing a part of me. I'm losing people in my life, because I'm shifting and seeing things differently, and I'm scared that like the more I care about myself, it feels as though I'm betraying the people that I care about, because I've been playing a character for other people to be comfortable. But that's partially a lie as well, because I know for my truth, I love it when my people in my life are genuinely themselves, even if it pisses me off, or even if it encourages me to grow, or even if I don't understand. Like, I keep saying to all the people that are really close to my heart, you being you allows me to be me, and like, that is such a gift to give to someone. And I've had a couple, especially Leos in my life, where they have just been them, imperfect, broken, just as confused as myself, but they are authentically being themselves with integrity, even if they come up short, you know, like, they are just being themselves. And there's such a home in that, and such a comfort that when other people are being who they are, I then am free to be me as well. And so that's something I'm also trying to offer the people around me. But in me truly being authentic and naked to myself, and just being who I am in my own vibe, not thinking about others around me, that's actually really hard for me. It's amazing to see when you actually dive into more of yourself. You actually get to see more of who you are, and the way that you can see more of who you are is when you realize that you're not acting authentically. It's like, oh dang, if I was in a room right now, I'd be dancing. And it's like, oh, I'm a dancer. Oh, I'm a creator. I mean, like, there's so many beautiful things that pop up, but sometimes in the world, we're all like stifled too. You get what I'm saying? Anyways, that's just a little rant. I guess ultimately, diving and saturating yourself in the truth that when you are genuinely yourself, you're also giving other people a gift and the permission to be who they are and themselves. And that is worth more than gold. That is worth more than any status you might be climbing towards. Like, that is such a gift. When you are genuinely yourself, you offer that same permission slip to other people for them to genuinely be themselves.